Welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see what we can merge this time. Looks like we're nearing 90 pull requests again. Oh boy. Let's see what is currently approved. Let's take a look at these two here. Kafta is complaining about a copy constructor which was not addressed. Okay, then I won't merge it. What about this one? I think this one is ready to merge. Add audio event and message to announce pathfinding failover. Squash and merge. Audio event and message to announce pathfinding failover. Okay. This one is replicated, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Confirm squash and merge. Delete branch. Okay. Good. Then we have that. Then let's take a look at this guy. There's some to-dos. Changes to function that are used exclusively for listed replays and save games. Using local system default, the game may use 12-hour clock, even though the player may use 24-hour clock. Okay. It's updated. Replicate in generals, yeah. Okay. Local user defaults. Okay. User default. Okay, that's a pretty simple change. Are there any more of these? Login menu. So also using it, but that's a different story. Game state, okay. Okay, fair enough. User default. Okay. I see. Okay. Okay. Does it need any documentation? Time buffers. Data buffer. Perhaps put a comment above unit data buffer that explains this change. Xbox save. I didn't press the approve button. Approve. Good. So what about this guy now? Do you plan on making a pass? Fine. Let's see this one. 3 or 5. Reasonably safe, but there's a concrete divide by 0 hazards. Scroll rate for frames can be 0. Let me see that. I think that we can ignore this comment here. So, min update FPS. Update. It's floored. Next, get update FPS. Timescale. Curious why. Already does have a default clamp. Maybe it just updates the credits anyway when tapped out. Okay, let me look over my own reviews. If I need to update something. Basically, only these two here open. Okay, nothing to do here. Nothing to do here. Okay. Then let's see what we can review. Let's go author Cabal. Okay, so let's look at these four here. Utility function to LAN API to find a host for the latest LAN game by IP address. Confidence score 2. Critical null pointer dereference bug. Critical logic error. Where is it? This game is initialized to mgames. While the game smoking again. Look up game by host. Look up game by host. So let's see. So latest game, mgames, the game, mgames. Latest game, the game. Latest game, the game. If the while the game. While the latest game, yeah. Latest game equals the game. The game equals next. Okay, this looks safe. And then it checks here the latest game. And okay. I guess it's safe, yeah. Look up game by host. Okay. Look up game by host. By listos. It's a bit unfortunate that down here we have to do the same test again. I wonder if it can be simplified to get rid of this test. Let me copy this stuff. Man. Let me ask our friend ChatGPT if he can figure out some strategy to given the following C++, the following C++ function, can we simplify this to get rid of the duplicate condition at the bottom? There probably is a way. Let me remove this here. And this. I have the feeling there's a way. Yep, the duplicate condition is there because latest game is initialized to M games, which may not belong to host IP. Latest game. Continue if latest game or that one looks simpler. Yeah, let's walk through it and compare it. Simplify. And simplify to. So let's carefully look at it. So we start with latest game null pointer, and then we return it down here, so it can return null. Then we start iterating with game and games. If game, and here's game next, yeah. If the game is not host IP, then we continue, yeah. If latest game, if not latest game, or it needs to test that now. Yeah. Can we simplify this further so that it would not need to test not latest game in the loop? Yes, you can get rid of separating first find match. Show me. Oh, that's crap. No. Let me clarify. What is this? It's numeric and has a well-defined minimum. Last heard, latest heard, 0 or lowest possible value. Latest heard. Okay. Latest hertz. Get last heard. Let me see that. Unsigned int, yeah. That's not bad. Let's try that. Yeah. Latest hertz. Latest hertz is larger equal. So how's that? Next. I like it. Yeah. Latest head. Last game. Maybe rename to last game. Last hits. Last game, null PTR, last hurt, 0, blah, games, game, blah, blah. Game, last hurt. Yeah, I think this one looks more intuitive than this here. It doesn't have this branch down here. It also has 2 fields, but only 1 pointer, the one that we return. It's clear that it can return null. Well, this is also clear, but it's clear here. You initialize it null and then return this. If it has a body, it can write to this. So to me, this looks more compact and easier to understand. Yeah. Good. What do we have here? The optimization is sound and correctly implements length tracking across all code paths. The logic handles normal lines, comments, empty lines. Minor syntax issue. Set you. Readline. Okay. Line length. Line length 0. If line length is 0, p minus buffer. Line length is not 0. What? Wow, that's very complicated. Percent that you does percent that you printf format printf exists in VC6. Nope. Oh. Literally Z printed. Oops, then maybe this one needs fixing here. Maybe we just don't care. Okay. Okay, so what I don't like about this is that it increases complexity. It greatly increases complexity just to get rid of one strlen. So that sucks. That and then it still doesn't strlen in debug. Okay. So what is complexity? If line length is 0, length. Line length. This change, this adds a lot of extra complexity. This adds a lot of extra complexity that is more prone to errors than the strlen was. I'm not. It's not clear. Is it worth it? Can it be simplified? Show date instead of time for listed replays. Display date buffer. Displayed get Unicode date buffer. Okay, what does this do? Get this forward. Okay. Yeah. That's too bad. We cannot really see here what it now prints. Is that an image? Very minor change that shows a date instead of time for listed replays. The date instead of time. Yeah, the time is a bit stupid. Date is certainly much more useful, yeah. The question is let me ask, how does it look? Would it have enough room for date and time? Good. Then let me see Mauler. Okay, debug icons. Okay. Good. Then let me see. Let me see what is new here. Good, then let's look at this guy here. Actually, let's look at this guy first. Build. Many source files use modern C++ features like nullptr without explicitly including the header. This causes build failures. What? Compiling using Docker. let's take a look at this. Okay, do we remove when abandoning VC6? Okay, that's fair. Include directories, dependencies, utility. Aha. Interesting. Huh. CPP macros. Macros globally for VC6. Okay, interesting. Foxing. Oh yeah, looks okay. Then so still dependencies, yeah. Can we omit? Ah, yeah, it's necessary. Okay. I think it's necessary. Or is it not? Let me ask, can we omit? Or is that strictly necessary? Compile bug. Major. I can also say okay. Okay, then next, let's look at this again. This condition will seldom be true because we do not expect player names to change during a match. Can we optimize this somehow? I do not have a good idea for this. I don't know. Is empty. Set text. Yeah. What did I say for name is not that? Yeah. I don't know. Okay, let's look over the code again. Good. Implement player info list. So get player info list, font size. Yeah, okay, cool. Player info list font size to be set. Player info font size. Okay. Player info list resources. Yep. Player info list. Well, this comment looks superfluous because it just repeats the name of the struct underneath. Okay. Viewed. Player info list font size. Yep. Okay, cool. Name key generator, game info, std fill, values. Yeah, last values. Okay. Consistency. also zero initialize these guys, these arrays. Okay, game info, name key generator, yeah, column. IJ. Labels. I wonder, can we just combine these loops here? Font. Refresh. Can we combine these two loops with the two loops above? Current values. Observer team, observer money. Observer team. Team number. Observer team. So variables have observer in them. Team number. Team number. Team number. I wonder. Team. I guess it's fine, yeah. Good, current values. Okay, format. Rank level, skill points, count money. Count money. The static cast should not be necessary. Name. Row. If empty, it's a text row. It looks like it would work, yeah. Yeah. Static cast column. Type. This should not be necessary. Just use column. Value. Okay. Several times in this function. Yeah, this is not necessary. Just pass in column here. That's fine. Column, column, row. Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Same here. Just use column. Mm-hmm. 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 Use the array size for consistency. System oh boy, consistency. Mm-hmm. Same here. Use array size. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's fine. Yeah, I guess it's fine because it uses multiple arrays here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just remove this stuff here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So here's label type count, current values. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think we'll submit this review so far. There's maybe more we can optimize here. Please check if there are simplification opportunities in considering there are multiple loops. There might be Okay, good. Then we have that. Date instead of time. Okay, let me see. Date. Okay. 2, 3. So I've got a separate column. Yes, check how it looks. Judging by the replay name column, it is replay name and map name columns. Looks like it is possible to set them to wrap line or not wrap line. I wonder what the time column is set to in regards to word wrap. Good. So we did 1 hour 10 minutes of reviews. I think I will take a short break and then next session, what do we do? So either we break off more things from the camera or we work on some publishing related thing. Yeah, I will say. Or maybe more reviews. Of course, there seems to be no shortage of reviews. I try my best to spend every day with reviews, but there's just this huge amount of reviews coming. I can't keep up. And we have too many iterations on reviews. Like discussions and fixing things, and takes a lot of time. Yeah. So it really slows me down, but hopefully accelerates the project. Yeah. As long as we get good stuff in the project, it's good. Yeah. Good. Because if I didn't have to do reviewing, then I would just pump code nonstop, right? Which wouldn't necessarily mean it's better, but yeah, you wouldn't see me reviewing then. Good. Oh boy. Good. So what do we do next? We need to take a break. Yeah, good. All right, then I wish you a great day or night. Until next time, goodbye.